After the fire, there was a tiny whispering sound. Over the past few days, we've been reading about episodes from Elijah's prophetic ministry in our first readings. Today's episode is one of the famous ones. The other day, we saw Elijah face off with the prophets of Baal with the great ostentatious fiery show at Mount Carmel. Today, we see the opposite on Mount Horeb, the place where the Ten Commandments are said to have been given in Deuteronomy. When he receives the message that the Lord will be passing by and that he should go out of his cave to meet God, Elijah encounters a great wind, a powerful earthquake, and a fire. But he realizes God is not in any of those things, but in a small whispering sound, or a small quiet sound. The stark contrast between Mount Carmel and Mount Horeb shows us something about God. Sometimes God speaks to us loudly and unmistakably, like in the episode at Mount Carmel. Sometimes, and maybe even more often, God speaks to us in the silence, in the quiet. As we mentioned when we discussed Mount Carmel the other day, part of the contrast is that the showy signs, in that case, were for others. And this communication in the quiet is for Elijah himself. He is attuned, he's astute when it comes to the ways of God. He knows how to listen. But also, part of the message here is that God speaks to us in the ways we need to hear him. After all, Elijah is in this cave because he's fleeing the persecution of Jezebel, King Ahab's wife. He's perhaps in a position where he needs to hear a gentle voice, although the gentle voice leads him back into danger in this case. Whatever we draw from Elijah's story, let us remember that it's important to look for God not just in the Mount Carmel moments of great fanfare, but also, and most especially, in the Mount Horeb moments of quietude.